Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So another quick walk by field ID video for you, and this time we're going to be having a look at this little fella, and this is the wild herb yarrow. Stay tuned. So this is the wild herb yarrow. I'm just going to give you a close look around this little fella, obviously for your ID. Multi-clusters of brilliant white flowers, the centres of which have a golden yellow floret to them in the centre. The leaves are very carrot-like or parsley-like, very fine and feathery, all the way down the stem. As you can see, the leaves are opposing each other. So should make for relatively straightforward ID. However, for newcomers and beginners, I still say verge on the edge of caution, as from a passive point of view this can easily be misconstrued and misidentified as a member of the hemlock family if you're new to this. So again, if in doubt, leave it out. Only be consuming and using any wild edibles if you're 100% sure of your ID. So the uses of yarrow, whilst it isn't officially recognised, I don't believe, by any of the modern food industry labs, it's been used for thousands of years for mouthwashes to alleviate gum disease, toothache and mouth ulcers. It's been used as a poultice to partly indigest the juices of that poultice to alleviate symptoms of diarrhea, gut ache, and it's an old medieval remedy for the common cold, flu-like symptoms, and of the sort, you know, bacteria and viruses. I suppose quite relevant at the moment. Helps increase the immune system by all accounts. So it's a very common hedgerow herb. There is a toxin within this plant that is only deemed dangerous if taken in large quantities. So for medicinal purposes, yarrow should do you no harm at all. But if you consume this to excess, there is a substance, and I think it was called through Jones, something like that, through Joan, something like that. You'd have to look that up for yourself, do your own research. I can't remember now, but there is a toxin that is accumulative, so if you eat too much of this you can make yourself ill, but you would have to do that to great excess, I believe, from what I can understand. I've used this before many years ago in a steeped tea, and basically I took some of the flower heads and some of the leaves and boiled them for around a minute, and then just left the juices to steep, to drink it down, to help with a flu-like symptom that was accompanied with a sore throat. Now, whether I was on the mend or not at the time, or coincidence, I don't know, but the following morning my symptoms had all but gone. Anyway, that's the yarrow. Again, another common UK walk past herb. I've seen this up and down our local lane. I'll add footage of that later on in this video, but I'll keep it short and sweet. I hope you find some of these snippets useful, if not entertaining. Be careful when foraging. Look after each other and stay safe. Until next time, Mad Dog signing off. Yeah! So as you can see at the roadside here, there's more yarrow growing just wild along the roadside. Again, the finely packed flower clusters with the little yellow centres and the almost carrot-like, herb-like leaf structure. And this is literally growing on this country roadside, mixed in with other hemlocks and potentially deadly plants. So again, I sort of reiterate, if in doubt, leave it out. Be sure, absolutely 100% sure of your ID. Don't get it mixed up for something like this, which is part of the hemlock family. Potentially fatal if ingested. And as we all know, the giant hemlock, I've just touched that. If that was the giant hemlock, the sap from that can cause horrendous blistering and burns. And it can actually break down your UV protection in your skin cells, causing deep burns from sun exposure. So be very careful of that. It's like this hemlock, just for a quick example, is the standard hemlock, but behind it is a young growth of giant hemlock. And the difference is, if I can get in there, the stems on the giant hemlock have a deep purple tinge to them, and obviously they grow way taller. So be mindful when foraging, be very careful. And again, if you're in any shadow of a doubt, leave it out. Only be absolutely 100% sure, or nothing at all. Right, back to base.